Okay, today I'm just playing with my gel plate. I wanted to try, I found this bath mat, of course at the thrift store, threw it through the washing machine just to make sure. And it's the kind that's got the suckers on one side and then it's got pebbles on the other and holes. And I'm just going to try this out and I got these paper doilies. I have these old shapes that I had in the house I hadn't brought out here yet. These are made from Pellon, the interfacing fabric, and there's a chair and just some odds and ends, and I want to try them. I just want to do some abstracts so that I can work on them later with my inks and my pens and pencils and stuff. So I'm just going to play for today. I do have a couple sheets that I cut that I'm going to actually do a border on just in case I really like them. But I'm doing it on regular paper, regular copy paper, drawing paper, and the one I just showed you was mixed media paper. And I might do some on my wrinkled tissue because I have some collage projects coming up I need some more tissue for. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up my gel plates from their hidey hole. And as you can see, I've been working with a lot of colors and I've left all the grunge on it. I like that grunge. And I'm probably going to be working today with this set of Amsterdam that I got. It's just a set of 12, 20 milliliters. And I haven't used it very much, so I figured I'd use this today. I do love the Golden Open, but I love the Amsterdam too, so. And it's very convenient just to put these little cases up there at the top. I have used this before. I don't know why it's still taped. But that's what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to do 5 or 6 prints. I don't have a color scheme in mind. I don't have any scheme in mind. I just wanted to see what this new bath mat will do. And these new doilies that I picked up. These are the die cut ones. I may have picked these up at the dollar store. They've been in my stash for a while and I haven't used them, so we'll see. Anyhow, let's start with a bright blue. And I don't know what this is. I cannot read. That's one thing I don't like about these. I can't read the color names on them very well because they're very small. And one of my cleaner brayers. Maybe this one. This one needs cleaning off. I've got a couple brayers soaking right now in the bucket. I'm soaking them in Murphy's oil soap. All right. Now let's get something else on there. Maybe this mustardy color, which has not been opened before, obviously. And I keep looking up, making sure I'm in frame. I have to learn to do that. I'm just going to put a little backgroundy on with this on one of the sheets. Let's go with the plain sheets first. In fact, let's probably stick with the plain sheets. All right, let's do a background. I actually keep a couple prints that are just backgrounds right near the where my work area, so that when I'm doing stuff like this, but right now I'm just trying to get the grunge off. And oh, is it dry? But I got a sizable amount of grunge on that one, so that's good. That to one side. Let's pull up what's on this one. We'll do this in 2 parts. And this 5x7, it's destroyed. It has lines. It has creases and dots, and it's, oh my goodness. Whenever they first started selling these, I think I bought that one. So I don't know if that's 20 years old or what it is, but as you can see it in the print, but it actually adds interest, almost like fingerprints to the print. Let's go with some bright yellow. Just put it right on the big one. This time we will see what that bath mat's going to do. Okay, this is the sticker side. We'll see what the sticker side does. The little suckers, I think they call them, when they're on octopus. Let's see what this does. And I'm just going to layer things over things. I'm just playing today. I know kind of what I want. Okay, if that had been a more distinct contrast, you would really see something in there. But you can see they make beautiful marks. Let's see if I can pick up this bottom section with this page, so we can see what it's actually doing. Not very distinctive, but you can see it in there. So that's the one layer on those. Let's do another layer. Let's go with some red. And then we'll try the other side in red and see what that does. Yeah, I cut some mixed media sheets that I'm going to use, and I cut those big enough to do a frame so that I could use the little, my little cardboard framing device. All right, let's try the other side. And the rub is a little bit buckled because I had it rolled up to bring it home. I had it rolled up and put in the plastic bag. I think I got it at Goodwill or something, and I had it rolled up in the bag. All right, let's see what this does. Let's put this over this one so we can get a good idea what it does. And that's just one of those rubber bath mats you get. I see them all the time. Probably can get them at the dollar store. I don't know. Haven't looked there. Oh my goodness. Look at how interesting that is. Could you see that? Okay, now let's do one with the doily. What color do we want? Let's do purple, and we'll put the doily down and pull it up. We'll do the purple on that yellow one that just has the sucker marks. Now I'm used to the slow drying time now of the open acrylics, so I don't know how well I'm going to do with these. Now, this has a slight... All right. Let's pull this up around it and just have the purple doily mark on the... So I'm just going to use deli paper. I'm going to actually try and pull as much as I can, but I'm not going to go in there with a tissue. I'm not going to be fanatical. Ooh, look how pretty that is. We'll go over the top of that, too, in a minute. But I'm going to be very careful because these are die-cut paper and they're very thin. Oh, by the time I get it pulled up, the paint's going to be dry. See, I already see a problem with this. But if I can get paint on both sides of it, it'll be stronger for the next time I use it. All right, let's see if any of it comes up. I don't think so. I think this would have worked better with the open acrylics, but funny how I was perfectly happy with the Amsterdam until I tried the golden open acrylics, huh? Oh, it's faint, but you can see it's really pretty. Can you see that? Try and hold it steady. Very pretty. Ooh. As a background, love it. Let's lay it down. And let's ink over the top of it. It's going to be hard to pull it up, but let's ink over the top, print over the top of it and see what happens. We'll put it on that red one. if it will even spread over that. Need a little more. See, that's the trouble with this. I'm used to the other kind now. You really should find something and stick with it, I think. I could have just stuck with this, but now I'm not used to working with the Amsterdam. I haven't done it in probably a couple months. I'll use a color here and there, but for doing a whole session, I haven't done it in a couple months, so. All right, now if I let this dry, it now has paint on both sides. If I let that dry, it'll be much stronger. Now let's see, this one will have the bath mat and the doily. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? There's some beautiful areas in there. I can see stuff for collage right away. Flower petals cut out of this where it's gold and red and blue. Oh, that's pretty. All right, I'm happy with that one. Let's put that to the side. Now we got to do something over this yellow one. I think I might try these stamps I've got here. Let's go orange. And just orange in one section. Still a little blue on the brayer, so it's dulling down the orange. And I'm happy with that. And maybe some of this. No, I'm doing it on yellow, so I don't want yellow. Some of this. I'm going to wipe a little bit of that orange off on the paper. Just a little bit of blue. And we'll stamp in and see if we can pull any of it up. Now, I may mount these on some cardboard. I found that works really well. But right now, oh, and the threads from them are staying in on the gel plate, but that'll add a little bit of extra interest. Bad part is trying to pull them up afterwards. But let's see what that did. Ooh. Now that's interesting. I don't love it, but I think if I put something dark over the top, I might. I like it. It's actually not bad. And we've got to do something over that first one, but first, let's see if we can get these strings up. And when you pull the strings up, they're going to leave behind little paint lines, which is fine. Anything that adds interest, I think, is fine. There, I think I got them all. I think, yeah. Whoops, there's one right there. All right, let's make a nice juicy print with the doily. But let's just do it on one end here. We'll do something dark. This, I think, is a dark purple or a dark blue. Do we want to lay it down? Yeah, let's lay it down first. And just see if we can get a nice juicy covering. Of the doily. Leaving the print in the background colors. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to use the sucker end. Put some interest up here so you don't see just that line that I've got going. There. I still don't like this line here, so I'm going to take that and pull it so it's not so distinct. All right, now we'll take this off. Hopefully it's still wet enough to do something on here. Oh, I know I said this one was It's a background, but it's got so much grunge that it's not something I'm going to be able to print over a dozen times. Okay, here we go. That is done. Now that's an interesting print in itself. I don't think I have to do anything else with that. Very nice. I like that. But that yellow one, we need to do something with it. So that dark purple that I just used, and I'm going to do a combination. I'm going to do a lot of dark purple, but I'm going to do a combination of, now I have my ribbon box open down here, and I think I've showed you that once before. I'm doing a lot of thick purple here. So this stuff is drying faster than I'm used to. All right, this is my ribbon box that I have a scarf, remnants, ribbons, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to just overlay some stuff. I have old doilies. And I have, and if a ribbon works, I put at least a piece of it into this box so that I always know what's in this box is going to work. And netting, of course, everybody uses the netting from the orange bags. And we're going to pull that up. This time I am going to take a paper towel and try and get most of it up. Try and get most of the stuff that I can get up. And hurry so that, now that I'd show you that, but that's just a throwaway page. All right, I'm going to go over this one, which I liked, but doesn't hurt to keep going. Ooh, I like it better now. Look at that. That is lovely. And what's left on here, I can put a little bit of it up for something else. Oh, it's annoying. I got the paper that's on top is a pad, so it's going to annoy me. I'm going to pull that purple up, and then I'm going to go over it with yellow with sort of the same things. And see, you got some interesting marks. Now if we go over the top of that with, say, this one. This is a yellow ochre, which I don't know why I had to look. I know what that is. And maybe on top a blue. And then we'll, in the middle, we should get some odd green. Let's start with the blue. And it is transparent, but not as transparent as Golden Open. I just don't think it is. I'd love to someday just do a comparison of the two. And see, by doing that, by mixing it a little, I got a lovely kind of muted green. All right. Now we're going to do this again over that one we just did. I'm going to push it down somewhat. Not going to go mad or crazy trying to get every little hole, but push it down somewhat. I'll see how that's starting to get interesting. Starting to. We're going to pull up some of this on this one. Push down a little bit harder this time. But you got to keep moving, especially if you're using a paint that's drying as fast as you're doing it. It's not hot out today, but I do have the heater on. I'm sure you can hear it going on every once in a while. See what I mean? even this is starting to get interesting. All right, so let's pull the easy ones up first. And we'll start a new page with this. Oh, not very much of it's left under the doily. But you can see the doily's getting stronger every time I use it. I have to be careful with it because it's still wet, but it is getting stronger. I don't think much of the yellow most of it went up on the doily. Yeah, most of the, but this top part is really nice. Let's do something down here. Let's hit the reds. I haven't done a red yet, I don't think. We'll do red over that bottom that didn't come out that great. See, most of the yellow's still on the roller. Now I just want it thick in the middle and kind of wispy off to the sides. We're going to take, I think I like the sucker side best. Pushing it down real hard. Ooh, it even had some suction to it. Now, I'm going to, because I don't want to lose as much of that top blue as all that, so I'm going to do this. And then lay it down. And then get my tissue so that I can get some of that red up there, but I don't want to get, I just want red marks up there, and I want red covering down here where it's white. Oh, I think I got something interesting to work with. See? By covering that up, I just got touches of the red. I didn't get a crazy amount. And I'm going to take this. This is that one that's very sparse. And I'm going to go over the whole thing on this one with yellow, and then I'll be done. And that's just a few prints to give me something interesting to work with my inks. See how, that's lovely. All right, we're going to do an overlay of yellow on this. So I don't like white paper showing. I mean, I like white paper showing on the edges, but I don't want it showing. Let's pull up a little bit. Let's see, right in through down here. Just pull up a little bit. And up here, just a little bit of texture on that. And then let's take one of these, and this doesn't do that much, but it gives it a tiny bit of interest. Now we're going to go over this one here with yellow over the whole thing. So the yellow is very transparent. So you're still going to have a hint of the other colors. All right, and that is that. Okay, let me zoom down a little bit. Let me put my scale plates up on the rack so I can zoom down and show you what we did. Okay, so I'm not going to put the pictures at the end, even though I do have to take pictures to do my thumbnail. Whoops, that's a little too far. There you go. Okay, there's one, and this has some interesting areas in it. And see, what I would use this for, I can see, like, I could see flower petals out of that. I could see, like, a brick wall right here. There's things I could use this for in my collage. And we just did this one. I like these areas here. And by going over it with a transparent yellow, I got rid of most of the white that was in it, and it's much more interesting. This one could probably use one more something over the middle, but I might use it in a collage and then collage something over the middle of it. I like that, though. This one's really, I love this one. It's really pretty. It has some nice areas in through here. And even over here, the grunge is nice. And then I think, isn't this the last one? Yes, this is the last one. And this one came out really nice. I like this doily, but I like when you do stuff over the top of the doily. It really looks nice. I didn't think it would show because it's such a fussy. And then you've got your pull-off sheet. And I can see lots of things I could do with that pull-off sheet. Thank you very much for viewing my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, these paper doilies, they're pretty cheap. And if you're very careful the first time you use it and slowly peel it off, every time you use it, you get paint on the opposite side, you end up with a little sturdier stencil to work with. Thank you very much for viewing my video. Put a like if you like it. Any questions? I love talking with you. Any questions, any comments, put them below. And subscribe if you want to see more. And you have a lovely day.